what are the things you would consider before going into marriage?
The number one thing you should consider is maturity, mental maturity. For you to be able to carry a lot of things. It's just like when you go for a job interview, some people will ask you, can you work under pressure? They are not telling you that they are going to mount pressure on you. They are just trying to understand the type of person you are. If you can handle a situation when it comes out. As a man, you handle both your family, where you come out from, the burden of your mother, your father, your siblings, and your own self will be upon your head. When you break it down, when you bring from the man's side, you bring from the wife's side, how many people?
That's a whole lot.
A whole lot of people. Now you see the burden I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yes. So the man carries a lot of load. Now, sometimes you will find that as a woman, you might complain, my husband did not do this. Your husband might be busy trying to settle a particular thing that is on his neck.
Okay.
Now, that's the number one thing I'm picking out from here. Maturity. Being matured. Being able to handle pressure. I don't know if you're getting me.
Okay.
Now, if you are able to handle that pressure, handle the pressure that comes from your family, but your number one priority is your own family. But these people also, they will come for you. Like they will come to you for help. So before getting married, you will consider those things. Now, I am not saying that you must do. It's not must. It's not compulsory that you must do this thing that I'm saying now. I'm just saying if you can, because some people are not that wealthy to take care of everybody. But as little as you can. I don't know if you get me.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, so we have picked maturity. I know exactly what you mean by maturity.
That's the number one point.
That's the point that a man understands, a man that is matured.
Yes.
Okay, to handle marriage.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that point has been noted. Okay.
When you talk about maturity, it has to do with both your finance, emotionally, because sometimes your wife might trigger you. You know how women behave. They want to know the beast in you. They want to know. They know that if they do this thing, you might get angry or you will get angry. They will still do
intentional.
Sometimes they do it intentional.
Who does that?
So when they will see that thing and they know that the man will get angry if this thing happens, they will still go ahead and do it so that they will know what the man is capable of doing. Yes, so women do it intentionally. Let me see what this man is capable of doing. Let me see if this man will beat me.
Really?
Let me see if this man he promised he will never raise a finger. Yes, because they think that they when people marry, they think that what they came to do is they came to play or they came for examination. After writing, you go. After you submit, and no, people that understand it from the biblical perspective. Now, when we talk about divorce in the society, the Bible itself doesn't support divorce. It doesn't support divorce. But in our society today, you will see that so many people are going into court wedding. They have a plan. They are not just doing that because it's court wedding. They have intentions for people that are wealthy. Now, if a man is wealthy and a woman wants to be like I'm a man now and I want to get married to you, you might suggest we do court wedding. Now, that court wedding will benefit you. Do you know why? Because if we divorce, the property is shared equally. Whose property?
Are you saying that behind, going for court wedding for so that your wedding will be registered internationally and nationally? So apart from that or behind that one, there is another intention.
Yes, apart from that, most people go for court wedding because of the property.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. But somebody that has another intention, I'm not saying that everybody that is doing court wedding have bad. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just trying to let you know that when you do court wedding, the property is 50-50. And before you divorce, it costs a lot of money to file a divorce. Do you know that?
Wow.
Have you wondered why poor people don't, I'm sorry to use that word poor, Have you wondered why the low class in the society they don't go to court to get divorce papers? It's costly.
Maybe they will come back someday.
I don't know if you're getting me.
Okay.
The divorce paper. Okay, assuming you are my wife and I want to divorce you, it will cost me a whole lot of money to get that paper. Thousands. Even sometimes before processing everything, it might even reach 1 million. So that means for me to divorce you as a poor man, it will cost me. I don't know if you're getting
Okay.
me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
Sure.
if you now you want to come into my life and you have checked me, maybe you have analyzed me in the system and you have seen that this person is loaded. My pocket is telling me like I'm okay. What you will do is you want us to go for court wedding, and if somehow aging, maybe 70 upwards, is even to your benefit. Because if you are still young, you will pray, oh, let this person just go so that you will have peace of mind and get married to somebody that is younger.
That's somebody that doesn't have good intentions before going into the life of
In
a
our
man.
society today, a lot of ladies don't have intentions. They don't have good intentions anymore. Because if they have good intentions, how can you tell me that relationship now is just like a job opportunity?
Oh.
Yes. It will be hard for you to see somebody that doesn't have money go into a relationship because nowadays it's very costly to be in a relationship.
Okay.
Yes, it costs a whole lot of money. It takes responsibility. Even relationships now are even more like the responsibility there is even more than the ones that you will face when you get married.
Yeah.
Yes, because if you are a man, you have a girlfriend. Every time your girlfriend will come to you, I want to make my hair. How much? 1 million.
Okay.
You will send. I want to buy this clothes. I want to go shopping. How much? You send. Do you know that if that lady is your wife, do you know that as a man, you might not be spending that amount of money?
Okay.
You might be considering some things. That is when you are married. But when you are not married, you just see that you're just spending because you have the money. But when you get married, you will start thinking somehow. You say, this is my wife. After all, you just manage it now.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you can bring out 1 million or 1.5 million and give to your girlfriend and say, go and make your hair, ordinary hair, a girl that doesn't add value to your life, a girl that doesn't have anything to add. Because if you check it, the girl is not adding any value, nothing. She doesn't add nothing. What she's doing is just to take. The highest thing she will do is just to give you her body. That's all. Nothing else. No value, no single value, no single business idea. No, there is nothing like can we discuss? Let's talk about your business. Let's talk about strategies that will make your business work. Let's talk about how to make you grow. Let's talk about how to get your business moving forward. Nothing of that nature. It's just give me, give me, give me, give me. And you have nothing to give in return. So being matured, you need to be able to take care of your family. You have to be able to be matured emotionally because as the head of the home, because the Bible said that the man is the head of the home. As the head of the home, when the enemy comes, the enemy is going to strike you. When the enemy strikes the home, okay, if the enemy strikes the children, is it not the father that will suffer it?
Sure.
You will be the person to suffer it, right? When the enemy strikes the wife, you will be the one to suffer it. You will be the one to cover for everything. You are covering for food. You are thinking about what your children will eat, what your wife will eat, or how you're thinking about house rent if you have not built a house. You're thinking about house rent. You're thinking about how to buy a car. You're thinking about how to buy property. You're thinking a whole lot of
And
things. You're thinking a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
Yes, if we open the score of some men, if it works like a computer, if we display it on the screen, you will just marvel at the level of transactions that occur there per second because they are always thinking, always thinking, always thinking, how will I do this? How can I do this? How will I achieve this? If my money is 100 million, how can I get it to 1 billion? If my money is 100,000, how can I get it to 1 million? If my money is 1 million, how can I make it 10
And
million.
maybe that's why they sweat all the time.
Yes.
Maybe.
That is why I'm even sweating because I'm thinking about what my children will eat.
Okay, is that right? So, on that, the maturity, that's a whole lot, it's a bigger talk if we were to continue with that. It's a bigger talk. I don't know if there is another point that you want to make aside the maturity. Let's keep our viewers going. I don't know if there is another topic, like another point you want to make out that you will consider before going into marriage.
Yes, we have a whole lot of them. Apart from maturity emotionally and physically,
Yeah.
apart from being matured, you also need to consider the place you are going into, the
Okay.
person you are getting married to.
Okay.
Yes, the family you are getting married to. That's the most important thing.
Mm.
Consider where you are going into. Now, in this our world, in this our Africa, we know we are Nigerians,
Yeah.
and we like spiritual things a lot.
Ah,
Yes. Before going into a family you don't know, at least you need to pray
okay.
about where you are venturing into. Now, for some people, they did not pray. I am not saying that is important, but it is important to pray. I don't know if you're getting me. I'm not
Okay.
saying it's important because some people married without praying. But for me, I am just suggesting that it's very important that we should pray before settling down. Because so many people have made mistake in their marriage life by getting married to the wrong person. Yes. A lot of people died in marriage because the wife or the husband did not give them peace of mind.
Yeah.
In marriage, if you don't have peace of mind, just forget about it. Your home is shattered. If your wife is always pressuring you or your husband is always pressuring you every time you are not at peace within yourself, you are asking yourself what type of marriage is it, and you have even went for marriage counseling, you have even asked so many people how can I come out of this, and it seems as if nothing is working. Now at that point, some people do give up, some people do quit.
Yeah.
Now remember, the problem there is at the initial time you did not marry the right person.
Mm.
Yes. Some marry because of beauty, some marry because of money. Okay, what if that money is not there? Okay, if